But let me ask you though, you know, I'm very concerned now on a very serious note. Is it our generation that has changed?
Absolutely, it definitely boils down to that.
Who are, I don't know even what kind of a name to give them, but they're weak. You get, you know, like time for our folks, yeah? Men were just the provider. I couldn't come, my mom can't come and tell my dad,
no,
I'm a
absolutely
not. You know what I mean?
Like girls, we grew up in an era where girls were pushed,
like for me, it was all about
be
the kind of woman a good man is going to be like.
Absolutely.
But do you think it's maybe
But then the man is
because
also building
genes?
himself. Also, you know, the narrative constantly nowadays probably has been, you know, women get out there and get it. I don't think men are intimidated right now. But then again, if you throw in the word relationship, this is dysfunctional. But if you choose to throw in the word relationship and you are watching us and you're probably in a relationship like this, let me call it that. I don't know what to call it, that arrangement.
Situationship.
I feel
it's called a situationship.
I cannot be with someone I do not respect.
Yeah.
If I don't respect you, I can't even love you. Like,
No, but you see,
I don't know how to explain
Monique,
it.
People who are in relationships like this, like when I was in a relationship like this, I had a problem respecting myself. Yeah. That's why
you had to earn.
That's why I took that kind of crap. Yeah. That kind of sugar honey iced tea, I will never take right now when I respect myself.
Are you seeing that little box over there? We'll put that past him. That little box.
Oh my God.
Are you okay?
You know what, guys? I'm gonna
see no box.
Yeah.
What?
That little box.
But I get it. But let's talk.
But you know something that people need to know? Tabia mbaya ni tabia mbaya, period. Yes, tabia mbaya, those ones of like, because obviously this man took advantage of this lady. And she got mad because she caught him cheating.
Yeah.
Yes?
Yeah.
And obviously her reaction to the cheating was, I'm going to ban your clothes, I'm going to shade you on Kilimani moms. Right.
Now, what if the girl was like, yeah, ban all my clothes, I don't want to wear them,
however,
of you.
Let me tell you what, let's see if he'll be less well-dressed.
Yeah, but however, girls, if you look at it, because now we are talking about what happens after he cheats, yeah? We've had, on this other side, different women, especially women who are looked up to in society, they stayed after he cheated.
Yeah.
So would you stay after he cheated?
No. Sorry, no.
Me too, no.
Let me tell you what, the funniest thing about it is, number one, like someone like Diamond, we've talked about him and I'm going to bring him back because he is my
He's
lesson.
the poster child for infidelity.
He's my lesson for the month, yeah? When Zari met Diamond, when Zari actually hooked up with Diamond, yeah? He was cheating with her. Before that, he was cheating with Wema. He has this culture. You know what? A man who cheats on you once will cheat continuously.
He's a serial cheater.
There's nothing like, oh, I only cheated once. It's like using drugs. Me, I have had my history. You can never just have that one drink or that one line or that one girl. He needs to actually supplement his relationship. Me, no.
Do you know what I would
you say? Do you know, I think we've had this conversation before. Yeah. I sit on the bus of optimism, right? Infidelity, even if I cheated, because sometimes we always look at the men and say, would you stay? Would, you know? I think that I probably would stay, depending on the circumstances, because that's a very vague thing.
I like that you say that.
It's a very vague thing, and that's me as Monique. Right. Because I hear women generalize and have these conversations where they generalize and you all get into it. Right. And then we start talking about weaves and we forget that there's different types of weaves.
Yeah.
I feel when it comes to that, depending on who it is, especially when you make a vow, I'm not talking about girlfriend, boyfriend, I burnt your clothes. I'm talking about I made a vow in front of God and my family, till death do us part. For better, for worse.
You know, I was gonna say that.
I believe in the sanctity of marriage, and sometimes when we see our parents, they say, "Oh, 65 years in." Yeah. Who knows what that grandfather of yours did, you know, a couple of years ago. So I cannot really say, what would I do? I don't think about that because I don't think about that.
It happening.
Yeah. I don't channel it. I don't attract that vibe.
You don't attract.
What I can
the
say
secret.
You know, the secret. I was very quick. I was very quick to say I would leave. You know, because I've never been in that space where I've made a vow.
Yes.
And until I get there, that's when, you know, you're a married woman, so you know it. So until I get there, that's when I know what I can do when I get to that space. However, for me as a single woman, if I date you and you go cheat, go do whatever, and I said this again, men are men. Men can do whatever they want to do. But you know what? Never, ever get caught.
Yeah.
if you get caught, you're disrespecting me. You do your thing, but never ever should I catch you. That's me talking as a
I
single
would
woman.
say, you know,
I'm
like,
talking as a single woman.
wait,
You do
Piera,
your thing,
no,
but
no,
let
no,
me
no.
never catch you.
No,
Piera.
Piera,
Man.
once you're in a relationship, you're no longer single. So you become, you can't be
We need to switch.
Have you had
my
Piera's
mindset.
position? Piera's position is, you know what? You do you, just don't get caught. Me, I'll
You
do
don't
me.
get caught.
I will not get caught.
Let's
Because the
not
moment
get caught.
that
It's the
I'm
generation
caught,
we're living in.
you're disrespect.
It goes back down to character. And like, just off what Monica said.
Piera, you've gotten me high.
You know, like the fact that you're saying, when you say I do, for you it's for life. Like, you
Yeah.
really value those vows. And I think that for men, because they know that for a lot of women, that's their psyche, they take it as a license to cheat. Because you're saying that maybe, depending on the circumstance, I'll stay.
Someone
and then
else would-
also,
yeah.
the other factor that we've not brought on the table is the fact that when you have children, it changes things. Because I sat down earlier in a conversation with some of the producers, and we were like, okay, just think of yourself. You're there, Sarah, John has cheated. And Sarah is so mad because all her life she's like, the moment John cheated
And
on
you
me,
were registered.
I'm out of here, yes? But Sarah
Yeah.
thinks, if I'm to move out of this house that I live in with John, I have to go pay rent.
There are very many
I
circumstances.
have to go pay for utilities. I have to pay for the food. Because we do know, even with some of the most famous people in this country, once they split, the guys disappear. Yes? So it's really a situation that, like she said, you cannot judge the wearer of the shoe because you don't know where it hinges.
Tamima, let me tell you one thing. Children who grew up in houses or homes where cheating is permissive, where you actually watch your mother being disrespected or your father being disrespected all your life, that problem never goes away. You know that? Yeah? So I don't support it at all. I don't support people staying with abusive partners just because you have to pay rent. Start again, start over.
Hey.
But
We're saying cheating, not abuse. Abuse, please leave.
Yes.
That guy is gonna kill you.
But
Leave,
for the
yes.
sake of clarity
Yes.
and just to be 100% clear,
Yes.
these guys, sorry, are not on the I made a vow level. These are guys fooling around, I presume, to the point where you move into someone's
called
house and
sampling.
burn. Yeah, whatever it is that
Yeah.
they're doing. And that is also initially a problem. So you need to also backtrack and say, where did this all start? This all started when you moved into a girl's house, you know, your wife. What are you doing there? You know what I mean? You get what you deserve. And girls, stop idolizing boyfriends. Stop cooking for them. Stop running errands for them. Now you don't even have paper bags. You have to use your handbag to put their meat in. I mean, girls, be home. Be a good girl till you get a ring on it.
Yeah.
Move together so that there we can have the conversation of, if he cheated, would I leave? That's a
when
totally
you're in
different ball
marriage,
game.
Yes, that's very different. And you know, let me tell you, kudos McKenna, my partner, but she told me she was in church the other day, and you know, divorce is not allowed. Did you know that?
what?
Which church?
Divorce is illegal. Go through the
Catholic.
Bible.
I think Catholic.
No, it's not.
No.
Like the Bible does not allow, and if you're divorced, you cannot marry.
You
Did
cannot
know
marry
that?
again. That's why you need to
cannot
get an
marry
annulment.
again if
Old
you're
Testament,
divorced.
New Testament.
Guys, we need to have.
That is true.
We need
Like,
to
so
talk
if you're in marriage,
we need
just
to
stay
talk
in
to the
marriage.
people that are registering everybody else. If we can deregister, because that is another word for deregister.
Yeah.
But I hear you. That's a great conversation. We should.